seconds remaining.
And then I think it will work.
Dire team ban.
Hog.
All right, game 2. Same teams.
Radiant team ban.
Banning Beastmaster. I've heard he's had a lot of success recently.
Yeah, so have I.
I know they nerfed his axe build a bit and they removed Necronomicon, which is an item Beastmaster's usually rushed, but apparently he's still really good, but I don't know much about Beastmaster, so I'm not sure what makes him really that good. We've got all of his
10
changes.
seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban.
Oh, a Grimstroke ban?
I wonder why you would ban Grimstroke. Does that kind of tell the enemy team that you want to pick a hero with high mobility who doesn't want to be chained in place, like Anti-Mage, Storm Spirits, that sort of thing?
Yeah,
Karenlyl.
maybe.
Okay, bans are really quick. The players are getting better at knowing what they want and going through the bans quickly. If you ban Grimstroke, though, it definitely makes me think you know what you want.
Radiant team pick.
And what you want is Tusk, because you're Wobber. So you want Tusk, fair enough.
Hey, he gets it.
He's going to be happy with that one. This is his main hero, isn't it? At the end of the day.
Yep.
Radiant team pick.
And the return pick is Ogre Magi.
That's kind of surprising.
That's a classic for our in-house as well. Ogre got, I think, his Bloodlust became cheaper in mana cost, if I remember correctly. Something like that. He's a very straightforward hero. Here's a bit of trivia about me. I played one game of Dota 1 before I played Dota 2. Before Dota 2 was even released, I played one game of Dota 1. I played Ogre Magi. And I didn't know how anything worked, so I just bought Mantles of Intelligence to get more mana pool. Because I had no idea. I was like, I can't cast my spells. I just bought 6 Mantles of Intelligence. And that's
Did it work?
No. But that's my only experience of playing Dota 1. One game of Ogre Magi. So,
Oh,
yeah, Dota 1 was a lot harder to get into because you had so many different shops. You know how all the items were in different shops? Because you couldn't have one main shop. The game couldn't support that. So you had like 6 different shops where you had to buy all the components from, and they weren't explained. And oh my god, it was so complicated.
Jesus Christ.
So complicated. And so yeah, I just wandered around as Ogre, casting Ignite on random mobs. It was a bit interesting.
Dire team ban.
Oh, an
Phoenix is
immediate.
picked. Yeah, there's another Snapfire.
Oh, the minus armor already.
Ah, the combo. Remember the combo, Snapfire Tusk? It's one of those tag team plus the little shredder.
Yep.
And with minus armor, so you can absolutely delete a hero. I don't know if that's going to be Tusk 4 or Snapfire and Snapfire 3 or the other way around, but we'll see about that.
I think Tusk can be played as a 5, so...
Yeah, he could do, but Tusk will want to lane with Snapfire, I'm assuming, if you want to run the combo.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so, and if that's what you want to be doing, then I'm thinking it's going to be a 4 and 3 Snapfire. Other team have Ogre and Phoenix, so lots of fiery boys. You don't really want to play Phoenix into Snapfire because I believe you can little shredder the egg.
Egg, yeah,
which is
you can.
Very,
Yep.
very bad news for Phoenix.
Yep.
So, yeah, not a great start, but it could still be fine. You've just got to be wary of where Snapfire is. And his little shredder attacks so fast that even Fire Spirits won't do enough against it. Might need to Heaven's Halberd him. Anyway, some core bans coming out. Bloodseeker banned from last game because he did very, very well. It was Ollie.
Yeah, and the gyro ban as well.
Juggernaut ban makes sense because he can just spin up to the egg, get rid of the Fire Spirit's debuff, kill the egg very quickly, has high attack speed. Slark and Phantom Lancer banning some standard cores. Morphling, okay. He's got very high armor. What else will be banned? I still feel like if you ban Grimstroke, you're thinking about Anti-Mage or Pangolin or Storm Spirit or something like that, or a hero with very high mobility. Otherwise, why would you ban it? Ah, was this the reason why?
Ooh.
Faceless Void, okay, so you've got Sunray that goes into the Chrono. Faceless Void was at a point in our in-houses. Do you remember when he was really good a couple of patches ago, and he was being picked literally first every single game? Like,
Yeah.
even first phase, first pick. We're not quite at that point anymore,
5
but
seconds.
he's still a good hero after he's been buffed a little bit. That does give the Dire 3 heroes to think about Void. Are they going to pick a Pudge or some save like Oracle or Dazzle or Venge? Yeah,
With Wave of Terror, because that could also go with their...
yeah, minus armor strat, yeah. You can
Yeah.
also steal armor, so it takes even more armor away if you get
Oh, yeah,
Shard.
true.
Pick.
Dazzle,
Oh,
okay.
Dazzle! Oh my god!
Well,
Have
Dazzle-
you seen his shard? Like, in
Yeah,
action?
the AoE Hex. The best part
Yeah.
about it is it one-shots illusions,
Oh no.
which is ridiculous. So Dazzle is a very aggressive laner, and he does physical damage as
10
well.
seconds
One of the
remaining.
only supports who does sort of pure physical damage. Shadow Wave is also physical damage. His
5
ultimate is
seconds
minus
remaining.
armor. His Poison Touch is physical damage. So they've got a lot of physical damage combo. I'm thinking they're going to end up with a Slardar or something in this, or a PA, and it's just
Oh,
going to be
yeah.
nasty.
Yep.
Basis Void doesn't have a lot of armor for an Agi core, so he's definitely going to struggle a little bit against
I think
those
Void
heroes.
is also a veteran classic hero as well.
Yeah,
Always be a veteran player, except unless it was Drekken. It was nice to
Drekken-
see a Drekken Void.
he played a bit of Void, but I think Veteran has played it the most in our own houses. So we've seen
Yeah.
quite a few people play it. I used to play a lot of Void, and I think I've seen Nat play a Void game. I'm sure most people have tried their hands at least one game of Void. So, but anyway, we'll see what they use to combo with Void. So at the moment you've got Phoenix and Ogre. It's a bit. You've got Sunray. You've got Bloodlust for the Void to give more attack speed. I know there's Invoker. Pretty famous combo there.
Yeah, Skyrath.
Skywrath, yeah, that's a really good one. Obviously, Snapfire's been picked. Jakiro is also good. I'm sure if Ross 1 was
Witch
here.
Doctor! Witch Doctor!
yeah.
Classico!
You just sit there on the outside with the Death Ward and just kill people on the inside as well. Get a big Maledict if you can. Get the Aghanim's Scepter Witch Doctor. Well, they've only got 10 seconds to think. The Radiant really have taken their time with the reserve time.
Dire team
They definitely know that they're doing like anti-armor.
Okay, yeah, they do, yes. Underlord is an interesting one. So you can just put the fast on wave inside. They've gone for a Life Stealer. Okay.
They picked that immediately, so they knew what they were doing.
They had a lot of time, though. I think...
Oh yeah, true.
But at the same time, I think Life Stealer is a reaction to Underlord, because you can rage out of the Pit of Malice, you can rage through the fast storm wave, and you're going to hit Underlord quite hard with the Feast. So Life Stealer just happened to be perfect. Maybe they were already considering, if Underlord is picked, we're going to go with the Life Stealer. Also, rage, and you just hit the Phoenix Egg,
10 seconds
because he
remaining.
can't hit you with Fire
yeah.
Spirit, and Life Stealer has free attack speed. I think Phoenix is going to massively struggle this game to get his ult off.
Dire team
I don't think
Just
it's gonna
don't
be easy.
skill it, lol.
Yeah, but historically, Faceless Void has been the hard counter to Life Stealer, because Life Stealer survives by having a built-in BKB, being quite fast moving, and being able to trade with people and steal their life. If you're stuck in Chrono, you die. Life Stealer can't do anything.
10
But you do
seconds
have Dazzle
remaining.
to save you, and you can be cookied as well. I'm not sure if you can cookie someone out of a
Radiant
Chrono,
team
but
ban.
anyway.
Dire team pick.
Couple more picks to go. Cookie doesn't work in Chrono. Thank you. There you go. There's our OG. Ross 1 in chat.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Will they use up their 1 minute 35-second reserve time for the last pick, I wonder?
They're spending a lot of time on it at the moment, aren't they?
They need a mid, right? Yeah, they do.
Someone who won't get completely deleted if he gets caught in a Chronosphere. Someone a little bit more
Dragon
durable.
Knight.
Dragon Knight is very boring, but yes. You've got Snapfire, Tusk, Dazzle. I feel like a little bit more engaged would be quite nice. I think Puck would be good here. Oh, Puck's been banned by their own team. Okay, never mind. Puck wouldn't be good. They banned Puck themselves. Thinking Void Spirit, but not sure. Void Spirit makes the casting difficult because there's 2 voids. So not a big fan.
True.
I'm trying to think any other. Maybe Death Prophet.
Oh,
So if
yeah.
you've got your ult up and you get chronoed, you'll probably still kill the Faceless Void, and you'll be kept alive by the Dazzle as well. And you've got
does
Spirit
Exo
Siphon.
still work in
Yeah,
Chrono?
it does. Yeah, the spirits go mad and just kill Void. So,
so
I think it's very hard for Void to fight against
Radiant
Death
team
Prophet.
pick.
There you go. You were right. Yeah, the boring Dragon Knight tanky boy. Ugh.
For Ollie the Optimist.
Yeah, I like Dragon Knight though. He's one of my favorite heroes recently to play. I'm playing offlane Dragon Knight though, but I know he can work mid. I don't find much success with him mid, but Ollie has had some really good games with him. Going Midas Rush, going Blink Rush. He's tried lots of different things, lots of
5
different
seconds
builds.
remaining.
And the last pick, they do not have much reserve time. I would like Tiny for Radiant. Tiny would be good. Burst the Dazzle. And Wind Ranger.
Oh. Okay.
Be a Wind Ranger mid.
If it's Juju, then it will probably win Ranger mid, yeah.
Wind Ranger mid against Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight is so tanky, but eventually you'll get that Javelin and then the Maelstrom, and you should still be able to kill him. It is Juju, yeah. Or Player 1 as he's now known. For reasons unknown to me.
I've realised the other day that he's actually French.
Juju is French.
Yeah.
Is he really?
Yeah, English is his second language.
Oh, yeah, you did say that was his second language. Oh, so he's completely fluent in French. That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that. I know it makes sense if you're born in a country that doesn't have English as its first language that you can speak 2 languages fluently. But I'm also always still kind of envious of people who can speak 2 languages.
It was funny because the context came from like I think they were doing like the bot spam of recent games.
Yeah.
And Juju had like this. It was like something to do with like streaks, like win loss streaks. And then Juju said something like something about like being a streaker. And obviously like to us, we would know the streaker as like someone who like runs like naked, right?
Yeah.
and Juju was like, I don't understand. Like, does streaker mean something else? And then we told him that's what he meant. And he was like, oh, I didn't know that. Like, English was my second language. He didn't realize that's what a streaker meant.
Well, he's doing really well if we couldn't even tell that English is not his native tongue.
I know,
So fair
I
play to
know.
him. Miles' bathroom. Okay. Fair enough. Let's have a look if there's any unusual lanes. I'm still trying to work out the Snapfire versus Tusk situation here. Which one of those is the core? Can't tell. There's no Quelling Blade on the Tusk. And he's already got a smoke. Which makes me think Snapfire +3. I'm going to put 5k points on Radiant. Okay, you have done that.
That's Max's friend, I believe.
Okay.
He's got every faith in Max Void.
I like it. I like it. Surely people are going to bet on the Dire T. Megan would.
Yeah. Okay, you didn't do it because of it.
Can I bet against it?
Too late. You're locked in.
Going to be hard, Miles Lane. Let's have a look at the other heroes we got to have to deal with. So Ogre and Faceless Void are going to have to deal with quite an irritating Snapfire Tusk. Then you've got Dazzle Lifestealer, which are going to play as Underlord and Phoenix. I think Underlord will struggle against Dazzle because you get Poison Touch and they just chase you down and down and down and down. I think Ross is correct on that one. Going to be challenging.
Oh, what a beauty!
Roshan. All right, ready to go.
What happened to? Do you remember the mini games from during the pause? Where have they
Yeah.
gone?
They went a very long time ago with the battle pass.
Oh, it's part of the Power Pass. For some reason, I thought it was actually like part of the game, but then
No, they put it in the battle pass, but
they just got rid of it.
they got rid of it even during the battle pass because people gave up on them. They were fun for a little bit. Like the Find the Hero one was quite amusing. We used to do it on stream the whole time.
Yeah. Oh no, that was so good.
And I remember, oh, it feels like ages ago when I started streaming these in-houses back in BVGS when I'd only streamed like 50 games or something, and you know I was waiting to get my battle pass high enough level to unlock the towers and the skin. And I think Miles is in a little bit of trouble here. Out comes the Poison Touch, Snapfire Blast. Now you've got the tag team as well. He's trying to get away. He actually leveled Pit of Malice first in an attempt to survive. But unfortunately, he's still going to die. Dire, they will claim first blood. I like that he held his point and went for Pit of Malice, but now he is going in lane with the spell he definitely doesn't want. But the Radiant will move over and they'll pick up 2 of the bounties anyway. We're all boomers. I don't even know how many in-houses I've uploaded at this point, but it must be about 250. Something
Jesus.
like that. It's a lot.
That's basically like in a year.
Yeah, it's almost been a year. I think I did my first cast in May, where I
Yeah,
did
it
it
was
by
May.
myself, but then I didn't cast that frequently until about a month later, and then I started from June casting quite regularly. Because there was that period of time where we were doing an in-house almost every single day.
Yeah, and then we reduced it to 3.
And then we got the regular times going. Oh, the constant refresh of Poison Touch. Look at this, you've got Poison Touch, Orb of Venom, and Ghoul Frenzy.
Jeez.
Poor Underlord moving at 183 move speed.
Yeah, well, Draken did say it's not going to be it's going to be hard lane for Miles.
It is going to be a very, very hard lane. I have no abilities. That's a problem. So we're just pausing with the technical difficulties. Feel free to tip our mid laner. What were the buffs to faces for? It doesn't show all of them, but cast range reduced on Time Warp, but then they gave another 200 cast range on the Shard. So they really want you to buy the Shard, don't they? They did a lot on Time Dilation. How long does it last? 11 seconds. And does 13 DPS per cooldown. 5 time lock damage. Yeah, that's almost just a revert of what it used to be though, but time lock doesn't do much damage anyway. Kinder's in a lot of trouble here. His bro Hellbear Smasher though, helping him out with a bit of damage. And a slow.
Paid actor.
Yeah. Do the creeps still sleep at night time? I can't remember if they put that back in or not. They do, right?
I don't think that's ever changed.
No, because
from when they put
it
in.
was in Dota 1 and then it wasn't in Dota 2. And then they put it back in Dota 2. I can't remember.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they sleep.
Yeah.
The unthinkable has happened. The Radiant's innocent
Oh,
courier has
Courier
been
Sniper ready. 300 health talent on Void. Where's that? Oh yeah, level 15. And he can get 9 strength. Wow, 300 health. Level 15. But that's 55 time lock damage. It only does 30 bonus damage. And you can add 55 to it. There's a lot of damage you can add. Trying to make the creep waves meet. And we're having a long look at the bot lane. Is anything going on mid? Not really, because in the end it's Dragon Knight who's just maxing out Dragon's Blood. So nothing's really going to happen to him. Ollie is just tanking. He doesn't care. Absolutely does not care. And the water rune has been bottled. Top lane. Miles has only got 6 last hits. He's definitely struggling here, but he hasn't died again.
I think that's probably better. I think as long as not dying.
Yeah, he doesn't want to feed extra hard.
As long as he can get XP, I suppose.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Immediate time walk out. And a Fire Blast for good measure. Patience from Veteran. Shared Tango. You don't have long to use Shared Tangos.
No.
40 seconds, I think. I'm glad that they've finally changed the game so that you're not supposed to do everything you can for your mid player. Oh, Musketeers playing so aggressively. Veteran does end up having to salve himself under the tower. Doesn't want to get it cancelled though, so he's going to have to forfeit some last hits. But he's giving them to Kinder, so they're not going too much to waste. Or is he sending to himself? More regen here. Boots and a Wraith Band for the Void.
Wow, Medallion already on Snapfire.
Top lane, we've got a bit of a fight going on. I think Underlord's in trouble. Poison Touch is continually being reapplied, and it gets reapplied again. We've got Orb of Corrosion on that. But Miles will be able to walk out. This is the power of Ghoul Frenzy. He's gone for 2 points of it. The slow is 15%, plus an Orb of Venom. You could just keep chasing under the tower. I think Breck's actually going to die to that. Yeah, he is, because -3 armor. There's only 1 armor on Phoenix in the first place. Lose 3, you've not got a lot left, but that's Faceless Void getting a kill, which is exactly what he wants. You're right, though. That is a very, very, very early Medallion in lane.
It's not even brown boots yet.
Medallion is 1,000 gold. But still, I mean, it's a core Snapfire, but that's still quite good. It only has 11 last hits. Last hits are all over the place. No one is last hitting that well, apart from mid. It's like the only lane with, I mean, okay, Lifesteal is doing okay. It's a very low last hit game. Ollie with the Soul Ring and the Bracer going for Midas.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
If the time lock... Oh, a bit of a fight going on in the bot lane. Kinder taking massive chunks. Veteran's still got time lock. Time walk, so he can back off whenever he needs to. I mean, if time lock goes up to 30 bonus damage and adding 55 more damage barely does anything, then that kind of goes to show you just how low the time lock damage is in the first place. Like, really not that good. Ollie with the dragon form. Taking the tower now. It's 60 pure damage to the tower per hit when you're playing Dragon Knight. Or does it last longer than 3 seconds? No, it is 5 seconds. 100 pure damage to the tower every time you get a hit off. Power shot doesn't quite connect. It's gone a little bit passive again.
Yeah,
would have thought top lane.
To last game.
Yeah, would have thought top lane would manage to get some more kills. Well, last game was absolute massacre. 6 kills on Gyro in like 6 minutes.
Yeah.
We're not going to see that again. Now, Veteran is playing the old school Faceless Void, which I'm still a massive fan of. Mask of Madness first item. It's just so good on Faceless Void. I couldn't see any Void player ever skipping it entirely. Because you can always go, oh, I don't want it late game, and turn it into a butterfly, or just hold the quarterstaff for a bit. Veteran backing off. Nice use of Ice Shards, but they'll both back off, no problem. Veterans used the Time Lock. He actually, after using Time Walk, he should not have gone back in. They had a little bit more damage than they were expecting. Kin is a tanky boy, he'll be able to escape. That is a kill on the Faceless Void. Small lead building up for the dive. And there's a dive going on here, but no damage is being dealt. Look how low the damage is. Oh, with a power shot! Beautiful max rank power shot, 450 damage, and that is going to be a kill. So we talked about Dragon Knight being a tanky hero, but not tanky enough to survive the Wind Ranger.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. It has no arms to defend itself.
I would like to see Radiant win this game
Dire's middle tower
because,
is under attack.
you know, they lost the last game. That'd be nice for them to have a win. And I think that in
Yeah.
terms of raw MMR, I think it is stacked against them.
Oh yeah, it definitely is.
Yeah. But we'll see.
Matt and Ollie.
Yeah, exactly. You know, no one wanted Ollie, so even though he did amazingly well, and this game is so farmed. Actually maxed out Breathe Fire. Maybe if he maxed out Dragon's Blood, he wouldn't have died to the Wind Ranger. Wind Ranger now with a Javelin, so if he uses his ult, it's a lot of damage. Easy deny for Ollie.
Oh, Breck. Okay.
Having a look. Rex is fine. They still haven't managed any kill in the top lane, and I think Miles has done an absolutely tremendous job. I know I've not looked at the top lane for much, but 26 last hits. I mean, he's actually out last hitting the Snapfire, who's in a very aggressive lane. Does have Mortimer's Kisses. Is he going to drop them? Snowballs being held. Now it's TP in from Brex. The cookie does not go the right direction. Out comes the laser beam, but it's not quite enough. And Wobble will be able to get away. Oh, there comes another TP. Veteran, you're going to need to walk away.
Oh.
He does. Taking a lot of damage. Poison touch. Gets refreshed. One more refresh and he may actually die. There you go. He's dead. Swaps his treads to strength, but it's not going to be enough and someone will find the kill. People are going a little bit too aggressive. Who was first picked by the other team? The player. Well, Luskadoo and... Who was the other? Kinder Surprise.
Yeah, they were the
They were the
drafters.
captains. The first pick was Nat, followed by... I can't remember, was it Max and... Juji? It might have been. Rex is quite low, having to run away. Tusk is trying to chase him. In fact, they find him. The damage coming out from Poison Touch is incredible. I really don't like Dazzle's ult. I hate that it's a boring passive. I wish it was back to its old one where he cast it and had a really cool, pretty pattern and everything. And a unique effect. I hope they bring back Dazzle's ult, the old ult. So much more interesting a hero when he had an actual spell to cast rather than a... I don't find it fun. You hit level 6 and you get a passive. That's no fun. Give me Chrono.
Isn't that the new or the old Enchantress that has the
the
Untouchable?
Untouchable is the new one. The new Enchantress is just an ult.
It was pretty cool to see the old Dazzle, like the armor ticking up or ticking down on people. That was pretty sick.
Yeah, good if you cast it on your team when you know you're going to engage, or you cast it on your on the enemy team. Oh, there's a bit of a 3-man going here. Kinder's in a lot of trouble. Veteran, you just need to run. Run, my friend, run. And he'll be okay. And walks away. Trying to build Mask of Madness. Can he chrono? Yeah, he does get the chrono, but then Wind Ranger runs into it. Just goes a little bit too far forward. But I think it's still going to be enough to get some kills. Yeah, we've got double damage going out here, so Luskadoo's going to go straight down, and that is a +3. It was a nice kill to get. Trying to go onto Wobble, but unfortunately we're not going to get it. Power Shot goes through, does hit somewhat as well, but they're both going to be fine. Ollie just uses this time to get a bit of farm. He does have Hand of Midas already. 77 last hits on a Life Stealer. So their safe laner also with a ton of farm. Going for Armlet first. I like Armlet Life Stealer. I think it's an incredible item. Armlet got buffed as well.
I like how Ollie has stacked their Ancients to farm it.
Well, that's asserting dominance, isn't it? Level 10, he's going for Blink Dagger next. Just picked up his Treads. Treads and Midas. Lifestealer's nearly got them. The Midas. Another fight going on. These 3 heroes, the Tusk, the Snapfire, and the Dazzle, just constantly fighting in the bot lane. It's prompted Miles to turn up here. But not sure what he can do. Out comes a laser beam. Is it enough to kill someone? Just an auto attack would be fine. I don't know.
Oh god.
I mean, I think he just gets yeeted with the punch. I mean, just cancel it in auto attack, right?
Yes, yeah, I would have done that. I would have cancelled and then...
Funny thing about Phoenix, very bad agi gain, very bad armor. He was at half HP and he got killed by a +4 Tusk who has no damage items. And it's only a 3.5 times crit. It just goes to show you, you know, how poor heroes without armor are against Tusk. And Phoenix is really, really, really low armor. Like depressingly low. Musketeers just spamming his little shredder. Get damage to Kinder Surprise, half of his HP. Chip Vest, best item in the game. Ollie is just going around playing his own game, isn't he? Just farming, farming, farming. He's quite far ahead of the Wind Ranger. The Wind Ranger has turned up to the bot lane. Is it time for a fight? I think it might be, but they don't go in. I reckon they could have gone in and found a kill on Luskadoo, but they didn't. Playing way too passive. Ollie just last hitting and denying. Ollie's decided he might turn up to bot lane. There's a lot of people here. Decided he wants a piece of the action.
Oh, Kinder, not again.
Kinder a bit out of position. Oh my
Holy
god!
moly.
What was the damage of that? This is just an Orb of Corrosion broom handle task.
Jesus.
But with max tag team. Which is hard hitting. That was quite deadly, wasn't it?
Yep, you literally just died.
We have a TP coming in from the Underlord. Shackle that does not connect. Large amount of damage. Actually going for a dive. They don't have the Warrior's Punch yet, but they do manage to get a kill still. Brex, he does have his ult. He's going to use it. Nice ult coming out from Wind Ranger as well. It's going to be a kill on the Tusk. Is Ollie going to get stunned? Nope, he's managed to run far enough away because Dragon Knight does go a little bit faster. They found him. Oh, the Chrono. They end up chronoing. He's halfway through his cast. I think the Chrono was safe anyway, and there's going to be a kill for the Wind Ranger.
God, my breath.
I know, that was a close, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's so much armor reduction on the Dire team. You're right. It was a good Chrono. It was just in time. You've got to deal with Bad Juju, which goes up to 2.5 armor reduction every time you cast a spell, which I think refreshes and stacks. You've got -6 armor from Lil Shredder. You'll have a Solar Crest, which is another -6. You've got Orb of Corrosion from Lifestealer, which is -3. And you've also got the physical damage coming out from your Dragon Knight carry.
Jesus
And Tusk,
Christ.
who does gives everyone physical damage and then does a tag team punch. I mean, the whole team is physical damage. There's almost no magic damage on the Dire team. You have to be careful of just Mortimer's Kisses, pretty much.
Oh my god, press enter and then look on the left-hand side.
Player one, player one, player one, player one, player one.
The bounties, like...
Well, he's having fun with the bounties. He's got a double damage in the bottle. And Maelstrom ready to go. Definitely is going to think about going in now. I would just go in straight away. Shackle doesn't connect. There you go. Double damage rune with the Maelstrom. No chance Luskadu's going to survive. Doesn't even have a TP. They can't TP back. I think Somewhat's going to go down too. Power shot right in the face. This time the Sunbeam will help get the kill. Wasn't actually the kill though. It was Ignite that got the last hit. Okay. Good kills for the Radiant. This is a much closer early game. The only thing we have to be wary of is this Lifestealer is just farming, farming. No one is stopping him. 140, nearly 150 last hits already. He has got double the last hits at the Faceless Void. Only been in 2 kills, but he doesn't care. He's just farming away. And the credit to Juju, he's actually overtaken Ollie in net worth. I don't think they can kill Ollie there. Not without Focus Fire. Second rank of Focus Fire, there's the damage reduction goes down. Yeah, Nakes. Nakes. I haven't called him Nakes in such a long time. But yeah, Lifestealer is going to be pretty huge. Interesting that he's putting more points into Rage than he's putting points into Feast. I think it's a bit unusual. Big buff to Armlet, though. Perfect item for Lifestealer. Going straight Assault Cuirass. I guess makes sense. You do need the armor to survive against Faceless Void. Also helps against Wind Ranger.
The Radiant's bottom tower has seen better days.
Deny. No, okay, don't deny tower. Nice Shackle. Musketeers in a lot of trouble. That was a very, very intelligent cookie. Whoa, Power Shot just misses, but does hit somewhat for 450 magic damage.
3 Musketeers remain on bot lane.
They do. They are the 3 Musketeers. It's always these 3. Yeah, I also agree. Sanj and Yasha maybe slightly better. But I don't hate the Assault Cuirass either. You've already got a lot of minus armor on your team. You're trying to get more of it. That punch does so much damage. Why is it hit so hard? He's not even got damage. He's literally... I mean, if he had like built a Daedalus or something, I would have gone fine. But no. Just the minus armor is so hard hitting thanks to Solar Crest. I think, imagine the minus armor coming out from Assault Cuirass as well. Maybe he'll go Desolator next. We've got the stun from Ollie. He has the Blink Dagger. Rage straight through it. And that will get a kill.
Oh, Chrono.
Chrono has been used. Committed. Find a kill only on Somewhat. Is that enough though? Veteran now has a point of time dilation. He uses it. Time dilation does damage over time, remember, and also pauses their cooldowns. Nice use of the egg. You see, brilliant use by Brex, waiting for the little Shredder to run out first, so he can definitely get it. He'll still die. Tried to snowball away, but unsuccessfully. So the game looks a little bit like this. Dire have 2 heroes far on top, but then the Radiant are all owning the next spots.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
We can see Ollie, but can we kill him? He just walks in front of the entire Radiant team and picks up the bounty rune. I don't know how they let him do that. Oh, well, he's thinking worth it to himself. Nearly BKB on Void, so another very early BKB game. I guess he doesn't want to be interrupted in his chrono or have to tank Mortimer's Kisses or anything. Oh, nice deny there. Going for Blink Snapfire. I'm not sure why you'd rush Blink on Snapfire. Seems like quite an unusual choice. Is there anything about the hero which makes him need to blink, apart from blink and using Scatter Blast in melee range?
I have no idea.
Yeah, interesting one, that one. Miles has done a very good job of being able to keep up with some farm, despite having such a hard early start. He's got his mech, he's got his Vanguard. He's a lot tankier. Also maxing Pit of Malice, which I think is intelligent because he's not being able to get so much atrophy aura. Full AC is already built. Now Heaven's Halberd's coming up from Lifesteal. That's an old school build when Lifesteals used to get Heaven's Halberd. Sanjin Yasha is the more common one, but I guess Heaven's Halberd does help you a bit against the Void, and looks like a bit of a fight going on the top lane. Void does not have Chrono, he just gets immediately killed. Mortimer's Kiss is coming down, but somewhat is eliminated. But in the back, trying to get out with the Dark Rift, but it's not going to work. So much damage from the Dire team with their minus armor strat. And Windranger does manage to TP out. He assassinates the Dazzle in the back, but it's too late. He lost his entire team in the meantime.
I think the Dazzle, because he shoveled a creep, and he was like hitting it, and I think literally just before it died, Juju shackled the Dazzle to that creep.
Oh, I didn't see that.
So, because the Dazzle was stunned, but it wasn't like chained to anything, and I think it was to the creep that died.
That's pretty cool. You're paying a lot of attention to that then.
Yeah, but I was watching because he was pinging the creep, and I was just watching him take it, and then Juju appeared, so I was just watching anyway, and I'm pretty sure that is what happened, unless he somehow got one of those bullshit shackles where it's like 90 degrees.
You fire the shackle like this, it just goes like that to a tree. You're like, oh, great. That's definitely behind me, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we've nearly got BKB on the Windranger, so that's going to be a massive help. Then he can just run forwards with BKB and assassinate whoever he wants with no repercussions. Trying to take the mid tower, tier 1. Ollie just blinks in. Veteran's in a lot of trouble, but he's being healed by the Sunray. He gets Walrus Punch. Nice heal from the mech. Manages to heal up nearly to full HP. We do have the Focus Fire going, but it's not enough to kill Tusk. So I think the Radiant team might just back off, or they might keep going. Oh, here we go. Lifestealer, he's invested inside the Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight can blink in and do an immediate 3.25 second stun. He did not go for the Dragon Tail talent. He went for the health. Couldn't resist 400 extra HP. Can you imagine this guy? 3.4k HP with Lifestealer inside him. You're never bringing him down in the early game. Level 17 Lifestealer as well. And that gets bored, so he emerges and goes back to farming. In fact, Heaven's Halberd does give some evasion, which is quite good against Faceless Void because Veteran isn't going for his usual MKB rush build, since MKB's been nerfed so much. So he's gone for Maelstrom instead, and then going for Butterfly. So he's not going to have an easy way to deal with the evasion which the Lifestealer is going to get, and I don't think he'll be expecting it either.
Invisibility.
Once again, Veteran is trying to push the tower. Doesn't realise that Wobber is actually invis. Though he does have the chrono. I would chrono that next second I saw him. Can't anymore. Level 18 on the Lifestealer. Level 13 Void, level 18 Lifestealer. That is a massive difference.
Yeah.
Dazzle, he is just standing in the back. I probably would have gone Ether Lens or even Blink Dagger on the Dazzle, just so you can always blink in and get a Shallow Grave. I maybe would have maxed Shallow Grave first as well. Not first, but sorry, second. Just so you have it for the chronos. Longer cast range, longer duration.
Oh, this 5-man smoked.
Ooh,
They're going to run into each other. Oh, God.
They are.
Oh.
But Tusk just stands on the high ground and breaks the smoke. Then a power shot goes through, so they know. Beautiful positioning from Wobber. And they've yet deterred the entire smoke gang.
Are they going to counter smoke?
Not a bad idea, but they do have Lifestealer inside Dragon Knight. So they are ready to go. Level 18 Lifestealer and level 18 Dragon Knight. The level difference is massive compared to level 13 Faceless Void. Struggling to hit 14. Quite far behind on stats. And here we go, Blinking Stun. There's the Lifestealer. We do have the mech, we do everything we can, but the Warriors Punch is just too much. Now we're snowballing into Miles. He tried to get the Dark Rift off, but there's absolutely no chance. Now we're trying to blink on Ogre Magi. Does get a nice stun, a little bit of juking, but we're ready to go. There's another kill. There's a Shackle. Tries to go out somewhat, but has no way to get through the Glimmer Cape. Never bet on your friends. It's a good tip. The Dire are just, their comp is so strong.
Yeah.
It's absolutely incredible. This Lifestealer is fat as anything. That's 2 games from Nat playing POS 1, by the way. You don't see a lot of Nat POS 1. Sometimes Nat mid, a lot of Nat support. But yeah, Nat core. Doing work. Now they're going to take Roche. That's going to be a free Aegis for the Lifestealer.
Can you kill a Lifestealer twice at this point?
I mean, they've not killed them once the entire game yet, so I think it's going to be difficult. I would like to see the Dire team be a little bit more aggressive. At the moment, they're kind of just sitting in their jungle and not doing a lot. They have taken Rose, they took a tier 2, but I want to see them group up, take the last tier 2 towers. Faceless Void nearly has BKB, that's definitely going to help him. But he's still so far behind in levels. That's actually TP's mid. Really want to hold on to their tier 1 tower. It is a nice tower to have. Gives them a good central spot which they can keep going back to. But Juju trying to get a kill. You're not going to get a kill onto Ollie. You might shackle him and ult him. But are you doing any damage to him? You do have the Sun Ray now. Ollie does have a BKB which he could use if he wanted to. Ollie just goes down. Can't TP. We couldn't BKB TP. But now comes a Lifestealer. A lot of damage going on to Miles. He's going to go straight down even with the Crimson Guard. Out comes a big Chrono. Chrono into the egg. This is a lot of damage. We don't have the Sunray though. Out comes a Shackle as well. Look at the damage Veteran was taking.
Oof, I know.
He had to back off. But this is a really good fight for the Radiant. Need to keep going. Stun onto somewhat. Rex goes right on top. It's Nat. They've got to be careful. Look at the damage. Just deletes Veteran.
Oh
Nat.
my.
Yeah, Juju has to put BKB just to get away from Ghoul Frenzy. And Nat just taking chunks out. Decides to go onto Brex. Takes a little bite. And now kills Kinder Surprise. So a fight which looked like it was guaranteed for the Radiant. They realized they could not bring down this Lifestealer. He didn't even need the Aegis.
Yeah, no. I feel like, well, I would think when he took it, I thought, is it really best on him if he's like this fat anyway?
Yeah, I think you don't usually put it on a Dragon Knight, which makes sense to me. But I'm a massive fan in general of the first Aegis going to your POS 2, like Queen of Pain, Storm Spirit, Void Spirit, whatever, because they're the heroes who make the flashy plays, but are also more likely to die.
Yes.
The POS 1 doesn't tend to need it, and I hate seeing Aegis on Wraith King. Oh my god, it's the worst.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew it.
Yeah, it's just every other hero in the game could benefit from coming back to life, and you just put, I mean, you could almost put it on Dazzle at this rate. But he did rush an Aeon Disc and Glimmer Cape, so he's doing everything he can to keep himself alive. So the Radiant didn't actually lose any objectives because of that. Their tier 2 tower, the bot lane's still on full HP, the one on the top lane is nearly the same. Chrono's back up in 1 minute. And Aegis expires in about 3 minutes. About 2 minutes, really. Going for MKB on the Life Stealer, so he is already preempting the Butterfly, but then Veteran realizes that he has to fight against that Heaven's Halberd, so he is going for his own MKB instead, so not going for Butterfly. He's gone for the evasion talent as well on the Life Stealer, so backing that with the Heaven's Halberd gives him 33% evasion. Looks like Ollie's out of position yet again. Doesn't use his BKB, but not sure why Ollie is doing a 3-2-2.
Someone said for content.
For content, maybe.
Yeah.
Ollie's net worth is still comfortably in second place, but look how far ahead Nat is. Just ridiculously far ahead. And looks like he's ready to go in. They do have Blink Dagger on the tusk, so he can blink in, punch. Warrior's Punch, is that enough damage to kill him? Yeah, it is, easily. Immortal Musketeers wasn't even needed. Dark Rift is being used straight away to take Brex out of there, although Kinder's going to have to make the walk home by himself. I think this tier 2 tower is going down. They do have a glyph. But you've got a level 22 Lifestealer to deal with. With a Mindbreaker as well. I wonder what level 25 talent he'll take. Feast, Lifesteal, or Rage Duration. Both very good talents. Isn't every game a good Sanjin Yasha game? I feel like Sanjin Yasha is good on everyone, but like not amazing on anyone either. Like, no one wins the game solely because of Sanjin Yasha. Maybe they do sometimes. Who knows? Building MKB on the Wind Ranger as well. Feeling like needs a bit more damage. 7-1-5 Wind Ranger, yet still on the losing team. That is a tragedy. It does happen. Aegis has been reclaimed. Not that they were going to kill him anyway.
Yeah, no. I wonder if they could have done more with that Aegis.
Maybe. I would have liked to have seen more high ground attempts, but I think he's going to be pushing the last tier 2 tower, then they will make their way to the high ground. He has the full Monkey King bar now, and he's going for an Abyssal Blade. So nice that Abyssal doesn't blink you anymore. Never have to deal with that ever again.
Unless they decide to bring it back for some god-awful reason.
No. I don't care if it's a 10,000 gold item, like they give it a third upgrade. Like then fine, they can give it a blink. Maybe it's Abyssal Blade plus Blink Dagger, and you can have Blink Stun, or plus Meteor Hammer, and you can have your Fallen Sky. Anyway, that's going to be pretty much a free tower. Interesting that Dazzle built Arcane Boots again. Not sure what he needed them that badly for. Maybe he's going to build Guardian Greaves. Okay. Game might be over by then though. Firestorm Wave is used. Not taking a lot of damage from it. Pushing into an Underlord is always a pain. Having to deal with the constant Firestorm Wave and the Pit of Malice. You do have Rage on a Lifestealer though. You can just Rage and hit the tower and back off, but it looks like the Dire are saying, well, we can't do that, we're just going to choke them. Exactly what they're going to do. And Nat goes back because he's desperate to get as many last hits as he can. Nearly 400 last hits on a Lifestealer. Incredible. And out comes a Chrono. We're going on the Dazzle. Out comes the Aeon Disc. Is saving him for a bit, but now the Aeon Disc is gone. Doesn't get the Shadow Grave off because he's stunned. And he's gone down. Can we go on to Nat? Good chance to fight Nat. Nat pops Rage. Brex trying to get away. Crimson Guard. Just gets stunned again. Ollie is out in force with his own BKB and a Haste Rune. Wobble goes in, finds Kinder surprise, and looks like the rest of them are trying to run away. Nice shards. Veteran's actually going to go down because of that. I think the Dark Rift should have been used a little bit earlier by the Underlord. As it stands, he's only able to save himself. Yes, he does get punched into the air, but it does not stop him returning to another dimension. They killed somewhat, but somewhat brought back. And so now they've got a 5-man ready to go high ground. They do have a glyph, which they're probably going to use now. There it is. Ollie just blinks forward and goes on Underlord. Wobble goes in as well. Do we have Warrior's Punch? Yes, we do. He's stuck in the air. Mechs himself too late. Rex buys back, but not a lot they can do, really. And the first set of racks go down. Ollie once again blinks in. This is going to be a dieback. Punched into the air and gone. And now there's another buyback. They're just coming in one at a time. Yes, you've got a lot of damage going on to Nat. Whoa, nearly brought him down there. He's just going to hide in Ollie for the time being so he can heal. And Ollie blinks in. Nat comes straight back out again. Trying to get a kill onto Juju, but does not have the speed to chase him. Kinder's probably keep himself alive with the Glimmer Cape. Actually turns around, gets the stun off, but we have the Shallow Grave just in case. Although Wobber, he's gone a little bit too far and got himself killed. 3 buybacks in the Radiant. Now the net worth gold is massive, and they've lost their racks anyway. Nice Shackle. Musketeers gets taken straight down. In fact, there's going to be another couple of kills. Shallow Graves himself and Aeon Disc. Does he actually get out? No. Out comes another Shackle. And that will be the kill.
Dieback as well.
Some small victories for the Radiant, but they did have to commit a lot of buybacks of their own for that, as well as losing their racks.
All for a set of racks. Sometimes it's better to just let the enemy have one set of racks.
And they got the racks anyway, so it doesn't even matter whether you tried. They went a little bit one at a time.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, Ross, that's a good question. Does Darkgrave have a height part of the TP area? If you punch him into the sky, does it stop people underneath him getting TP'd out? Oh, it's time to kill Nat. Turn around. We have Shackle, but Ollie's gone in with the stun. Nat's going to turn around. He's got Abyssal Blade as well. He's trying to get it off. The Abyssal Blade's Wind Ranger. Is he going to kill him? Yes, he does. Just kill him. And so they end up TPing out, but they lost their Wind Ranger. Roast is up. That means a free Ag Shard. The
Ag Shard wasn't up when they checked it as well.
No. The Ag Shard is absolutely incredible for Lifestealer, but I believe it is anyway. Open Wounds is a 2% max health every time you hit them, as well as a slow and some Lifestealing. Or you can give it to Dragon Knight, which is pretty good. Some AoE damage. Yeah, it's going on the Dragon Knight. Or is he going to give it to Nat? I think it's a good shard for Dragon Knight. He's actually got his own MKB. Ollie's building like also like an auto attack core. It's going to be very hard for the Radiant to deal with. Ollie's holding the shard. Yeah, he's holding it. I think he is. I don't know if he's going to pass it. He's got the cheese as well.
I wonder if he'll give it to Dazzle.
What's Dazzle's one? The Hex.
The Hex. Yeah. Oh.
It is pretty good. I know it's only a 1.25 second Hex, but it's just good. No, Ollie's eating it himself. I don't know if that was a mistake, but he did use it. So now he's got the Fire Breath. It's called Fireball. It's 80 damage per second on the floor. It can be 800 damage. Abyssal Blade onto Phoenix, but I think he's going to be fine. Yes, he will be. Got Lotus Orb ready on that. On Wobber, sorry, so he can put it on that, which he will. Ollie has not yet committed his Elder Dragon form. It lasts a very long time. I felt like he should just use it now. It lasts a whole minute, in fact. There, he set the floor on fire. Here we go. Blinks in. Tries to get the AoE stun, but Juju manages to BKB it in time. They're using Dark Rift already, but I think Kinder's Prize is still in trouble. Will they be able to save him? Yes, they will. But that means Nat's just going ham on your racks. Bruno, who are we going on? Who's the target? The target is Ollie. No, it's Nat. Yes, Nat's taken down, but that was Aegis, so he's just going to come back to life. They do get the stun off as well from the Supernova, and they will bring down Tusk. No, they won't. He's about to die. He just gets cookied away. A Veteran goes down without buyback. Nat is losing a lot of life. In fact, he's maybe going to die. He could definitely die to the Wind Ranger. The Wind Ranger does not seem that keen to follow. And he manages to get away by just infesting inside. That was very, very close. I think if they focus Ollie first, it would have been better because of the Aegis. But anyway, only one set of racks to go, and that comes back basically on full HP. Who got the shard? Was it definitely Dazzle? No, it was Ollie. We already went through this conversation.
Yeah,
that's my attention span. Obviously, the cooldown of Fireball is much lower when you're in... oh no, it's reduced cast range. That's what it is. Reduced cast range when you're in your melee. Last set of racks. And it's gone. There goes now. 26k net worth lead. You don't have Faceless Void. I think that may be game. 1109 Lifestealer. Just taking all the buildings one at a time. And we've got the Focus Fire going into Nat, but I don't think it's enough. The Dire team are trying to run away where you've got BKB Wind Ranger chasing, but no BKB anymore. Nat is going to go inside Ollie. Ollie's got the Blink Dagger and the Dragon Tail. Ultimate up in 10 seconds. Warros Punch crit plus 80%. That's going to be fun. And we're going straight in onto the Wind Ranger. Do we kill him? Yeah, Abyssal Blade is going to go down. They have absolutely no save for him. Miles going down too. There is a buyback. Look at the damage coming out from Mortimer's Kisses and the fireball on top as well. Wobble will go down. Never mind, he's saved by somewhat. Huge damage going to Veteran, but he does manage to time walk it away. A lot of tower hits going on Musketeers. Nat doesn't really care. Oh no, never mind, he does. Change his mind, he does care. Out come the Mega Creeps. Ollie trying to get a stun in. Doesn't quite find one. But it doesn't matter. The last tier 4s are going to go down. One tower left. And it's an exposed Ancient.
Oh dear.
Yeah, not entirely sure what the oh, just Cookie's on it into the base. And it's a Fountain Dive.
Oh, the Fountain Dive.
Yeah, adding insult to injury, and that will be GG.
Lifestealer did not die at all that game.
No, he did not. A very good Lifestealer game, even though he traditionally is countered by Faceless Void. He worked so well against the rest of the enemy team. His net worth was just through the roof. Highest hero damage actually goes to Wind Ranger by quite some margin. Radiant had no lack of damage, but farm was a problem. Net worth was fairly close up till about the 25-minute mark, and then it just went so heavily in the Dire's favour, especially as they took the first set of racks. 7k points to Ross.
Yeah, only to Ross as well.
Well, enjoy those channel points, Ross. Whatever you want to spend them on. Ollie's Dragon Knight unfortunately caught up to position a few times, but still did its work. Blinked in, went aggressive, farmed, and allowed Nat to just do whatever he wanted and then turn up and basically win every fight by himself. No chance of dying. Even running into the entire enemy team by himself, he couldn't die. The only times he died was when he had the Aegis. And by then it was too late. Oh, camera clear button hasn't worked. Clear the cameras, there we go.
Miles E. Optimist.
It's because I've still got my script running. I need to close it. There we go, closed. Gone. Nuked. What about that? What we didn't do, should have done, or I'm going to try to do something for it, like create a little fancy overlay or something for the MVPs. I'm trying to think of the first game, who the MVP would be, but I've forgotten it.
It was like Nat Gyro.
Yeah, that's how I'm looking back at the scoreboard. I think the first game I would have to give it to Nat. I'd say I'd have to give it to Nat in the first game. Yeah, definitely. Just because his gyro was really solid. He ended up with loads of kills in the lane, farmed perfectly, barely died. It was just a really solid core performance. But what would you say about this game?
I would say I don't know if I want to give it to Nat again because he was just playing really well. Like I think it would either be Wobber,
yeah,
or Lusky-Doo, I think.
I was thinking Wobber myself. I think we can agree on that one because his Tusk play was just so powerful in the early game. He just went around basically one-shotting heroes without any farm, but he just positioned well. Unfortunately, dived a little bit too far a couple of occasions, but he had a massive impact throughout the game, and that allowed basically their whole team did so well in the other lanes. It allowed Nat to just free farm, and then he turned up and he was